Hi, I'm Francesca James, the founder of the Great British Entrepreneur Awards and Community. The coronavirus pandemic has caused chaos for many UK businesses, yet the crisis does seem to have brought out the raw entrepreneur in some business owners and leaders. In this series, we're shining a spotlight on and speaking to the entrepreneurs behind businesses who have adopted a plan B or changed their business by pivoting to models to either still serve their customers or help the country in an entirely different way. So I'm guessing the area of your business that you said you got the most business on from pre-pandemic disappeared overnight when we entered into lockdown. So
Yeah,
I know that you've had to make some changes, and it would be great to hear about those.
sure. So, when the pandemic started, I very quickly realized, like a lot of businesses, that yeah, things needed to change because the biggest revenue driver provider of my business was our in-person classes, so physical classes in London, and borders were shut in left, right, and center, and my teachers couldn't leave their countries, and I couldn't take anyone in either. And I started to get a lot of requests for refunds, which was quite scary. I remember there was a day I just stayed in bed. I just didn't do anything because it was almost like everything was crashing down in 1 second. And I had all these big plans. Um, After actually probably about a week, after a week of feeling sorry for myself, um, a couple of people ordered brownies, and then when they received it, they then sent me a message saying, thank you so much for helping us in this period, that being able to send this to their loved one. I think the person in particular I'm thinking about, she sent it to her boyfriend, who's a doctor, and he was obviously at the heart of everything going on. And there was just something about receiving this message from someone saying, look, thank you for helping me in this period, that made me get this new sense of purpose. Like, oh, actually, um, what I'm doing matters. And so I developed 3 new brownies. So went from 1 type to 3, and started pushing it again because I just went quiet everywhere, went quiet on Instagram, and there was a lot of confusion because a lot of cake makers were just going up saying, oh, we're shutting shop because of COVID. And it felt as though there was this sense of, oh, you're a bad person if you continue trading in COVID. We're all going to do we're doing the responsible thing by closing down our cake businesses, even if it means we're going to lose money. And I just wasn't sure what to do. Um, and then I just thought, after her message, I just went, do you know what? Food isn't the government haven't said that food businesses have to close. Because the argument was, well, cake is non-essential. I was like, depends on who you speak to. And so I just kept on going, and I then developed a new range of cakes, which are much smaller than my standard ones, but we're, I suppose, lockdown safe because maximum about 6 slices. And they were great for a family. And so I started to see an increase in sales for those. And then, because I already offer a complimentary handwritten personalized gift card called a blush card, it seemed as though they were like the perfect thing for lockdown because people wanted to tell their loved ones that they were thinking of them. And so here was a company that is offering them delicious treats with the option of handwriting their messages for them. And so I started to see an uptake in brownies. It was like the ignored part of the business suddenly became the saving grace. And we just kept on going with that. And then I thought, okay, so now I have 2 arms of my business are sort of generating a bit of income, but it's not like um, it's not like what it was before. And so I started to look at the classes and think, okay, what can we do here? And then I thought, okay, I've been holding off on teaching myself because I just thought, oh, but I'm not good enough. I need to wait until I'm not sure. I could make skyscraper cakes. I'm not really sure what I was waiting for, but I just thought, oh, wait, I'll just wait. And then I thought, I think in lockdown, we're done waiting. And I just created my own online course and started to promote that, and started to work on building my mailing list, something that I wasn't really paying much attention to. And then I did a free ebook as a leads generator, a lead magnet. And then I was able to build my mailing list from 100 and something to 300 and something in just over a week. And then obviously Instagram ads, just really pushing everything really. And then I started to think, okay, I think I've now got a functioning business, and it was really good to see, and arguably for the first time, that all arms of Good Cake Day were now generating income. And with all the awareness that has come in light of the Black Lives Matter movement, I've also seen an increase in requests for weddings. So now I'm doing like wedding cake inquiry. I'm doing like wedding cake bookings for 2021, and birthday cakes inquiries.
About to say that it feels like you've come an awful long way in those few months. So
Yeah.
are there changes that you have implemented now that you'll see that you'll take forward into the business as we enter the new normal?
So definitely we're going to keep up with the online classes, and at the same time obviously build up on the other bits of the business that were put on hold. So the physical classes, something that I'm now going to start doing is teaching myself, just because it's also like financially more prudent for me. I'm not reliant on what's happening in another person's country, and I don't have to pay their fees. So I know that the lockdown has been a really difficult time for a lot of people, but I found that it's been revolutionary for me. It's given me time to rethink my business, how I want to move things around, and just given me a new perspective, and also shown me that I can actually do this.